Hello everyone. This is the Show Domain, and today I'm going to be discussing the King of Fighters 12 unused content or characters that were supposed to be in the game but didn't make it in. So, according to SNK Wiki on fandom, it says here on the trivia there is unused content on the game disc that mentions characters that didn't make it into the game, such as Takuma Sakazaki from Art of Fighting, Vice from The King of Fighters 96, Hua Jai from Fatal Fury, and the artworks of Mai Shiranui from Fatal Fury 2 and K-Dash from The King of Fighters 99 in the official site. This possibly indicates that the game was released in an unfinished state due to the lack of time. And now, I never actually played this game. I've been wanting to play it along with KOF 13, but there's a game that's very similar to KOF 13, and it is this. The King of Fighters Android 2012. This is the King of Fighters 13 mobile. You could nickname it that since it's like that. Since it has EX Iori or Classic Iori or Iori with flames, and EX Kyo or Nests Kyo, which is right here. Now, alright, let's go. Now, there's the official site has some artworks of this, but I'll show you them. As we can see here, I have the image here. Now just let me explain about the illustration on my, that one is from KOF 13, not 12, and K-Dashes is from KOF 12, which he didn't make it into the game, as you can see. They're placed on the gameplay screenshot of KOF 12, there's Dulong, Shen Wu, and Shin Gensai, the guy with the gray hair. And the next we have Benimaru, because I could tell him, and I don't know who's that right behind my fan, but I have other artworks of here. There's one here. Iori Yagami, mature, the blonde haired girl with a patch. And there's Vice. This is an unused artwork that was never into the game. But yeah, I don't really know that much of KOF 12. I've been seeing gameplay and all that. But this artwork was never used, but only Iori and Mature have been in the game. As for this, the Art of Fighting team, Ryo Sakazaki, the character with the orange gi, and Robert Garcia with a ponytail. And there's Takuma Sakazaki, that's his artwork, but he was never in the game. He was meant to be in this game, but that's like another unused artwork. And then for the Kim Kapwan team, which he teams up with Raiden, the wrestler, or you could call him Big Bear because he's Big Bear. And here's Hojai. This is an unused artwork, character select artwork of him, and he was never in the game. So the characters that I mentioned are Vice, her character select artwork, Takuma's character select artwork with the white gi, and Hujui, the Muay Thai dude, is the character select. And just to let you know that all of the women's fighters team were meant to be added, including Yuri Sakazaki with the short hair, Mai Shiranui, which was never added in Smash because Smash is good for good boys and girls, and King from Art of Fighting. And people sometimes mistaken her as a boy, but yeah. Fatal Fury. So we got Art of Fighting, 2 Art of Fighting characters, and 1 in the middle, Fatal Fury. And now, yeah, this is his artwork. And I'll show you more. According to one of my posts on Instagram, there's one of my followers said that almost all of the newcomers for KOF 13 were originally planned for KOF 12, even characters like Billy Kane, Iori 98, well, classic Iori, and Dark Ash were planned for the original release. The only new characters, with the exception of clone Mr. Karate Nest Kyo and etc. or Kula and Maxima. I was a little bit confused on this, but the website never mentioned about them, but apparently I don't have a PS3 to try out the King of Fighters 12, even though I do want one. A PlayStation 3. Not the... I have been wanting to get a PS3 as long as I can remember. This was the one that my little brother has, but I'm not gonna get it because he might get confused of which one whose is. But I feel like I might get this one or this one some other time. And as we can see here on the box art, there's an Xbox 360 version and there's a PlayStation 3 where it has Kyo and Yori in the middle fighting against each other and Ash Crimson in the background. And over here says PlayStation 3, so that means it has to be the one that I showed. And this one, I don't think it's real because it's basically like photoshopped, I guess. And for KOF 13, this is an actual image because as you can see, there's a PlayStation 3 logo there. But I'm gonna search up PlayStation 3 so I could see the box art of this. So that means we only have these, but I think there's more into this. I've been wanting to try KOF 12 since I first watched the videos, but I might do a video on this. I'll have to get. And I could tell you, this game it was passable. The graphics were nice, but what it lacked is characters, because some of them were not added, and there was only 6 stages, which is a bummer. But there's this new system called Crush Counter, which is, hold on. The Crush Counter was this. It says Critical Counter. No, not forget what I said. This thing called Critical Counter, it's basically like a meter. Like a meter where you have to fill up by attacking or the opponent attacking you. I've seen gameplay, but here's how it looks like if you use it. I don't know how to like use the critical counter mechanic since it fills up, but I have to like this. According to the website of game.snk-corp.co.jp, it says here, the new system number 1, Critical Counter. The Critical Counter is a counter-attack system that occurs as you use strong punches or kicks to quash your opponent's attack. When a critical counter occurs, you will render your opponent defenseless and have free reign to unleash a full set of your favorite attack moves for a fixed amount of time. Your chance to activate this comes when their critical counter gauge at the bottom of your life gauge hits max. The flashing gauge and frame tell you it's possible to activate this, so keep your eyes peeled. When an orange aura appears around the character on offense, you're poised for a critical counter. The critical counter's gauge max status, however, lasts only a limited time, so stay on guard. Now for the critical counter, let's say that Athena does Zanagi. You could do combos with this. You can do combos with it once it fills up, which is the green. If it flashes green, that means it tells you that you could use it. And that hit spark on the here is big, so that means Athena's doing her combo. And then there's this one, like where Kyo does his special move. Enter super special move command the instant a critical counter occurs, which Kyo does this, and this is visual fireworks like this. I'll show you. Alright, here's the video. It says Kyo F12 normal SSA super special attack into then counter critical super special attack. So like, yeah, as you can see here, Kyo did his Orochi Nage, which is a super from KOF 94 on Iori Yagami. Both characters are my favorite. I main them along with Terry and K-Dash. And yeah. When I get KOF 12 someday, I will just main Kyo, Iori, and Terry, because you know those are my three mains. If there's no K-Dash, then I have to main Terry, which is a bummer. Or I could just form a team, which is Team Japan, Kyo, Kusanagi, Benimaru, and Goro Daimon. Yeah, that's how it works, but hold on. Yeah, if you do a critical counter in the super, the screen will flash like so. Hold on. The screen will flash like that. As you can see, I've been watching some of this. Look. Yeah, you could do combos on this. Now, if we take a look at more of this, I have no idea why this video has 6 dislikes for a reason. Or maybe he just didn't do the combo right, or... Yeah. As you can see, if you use a critical counter into a combo, the hit sparks will turn green. As you can see here. It's pretty easy. Well, yeah. But I'll tell you another new mechanic. Here's a new one called Susai or Deadlock. This system lets you neutralize the effects of stimulus attacks to keep your battle going. The same attacks at a decent clip whenever strong attacks, special moves, and super special moves clash. Pointers for use: after these Susai Deadlock cancel attacks occur, your character steps back to get some distance if you don't enter a command. Right after a cancel attack, however, you can use any move to activate the automatic backstep. Various options arise, such as attacks and moves, to take you to new levels of tactical thinking. With any strong attack or greater, you can neutralize all sorts of attacks, even flying objects. During cancelled attacks, press down on the joystick for dashes or jumps in addition to normal commands. When cancelled attacks occur, a portion of your opponent's attacks will decrease your life energy. Keep this in mind when you go up against your opponent's powerful move. It says, what are aerial cancel attacks? As with terrestrial cancel attacks, these occur when strong attacks, special moves, blah blah blah, clash in the air.